6:52, time for the morning sprint.
Today's election day. Josh Breiter is live at the polls just before they open. Hey, Josh.
Hey guys, good morning. 8 minutes until polls open across the state of Wisconsin. You'll have until 8 o'clock tonight to cast your ballot. Two key races we're following here. First, the race for Madison mayor, who will be the next mayor for the next 4 years, and of course that highly contested Wisconsin Supreme Court race. We're also going to be looking at the weather today. That could have an impact at the polls. Local elections officials say that they are monitoring that as well, and if any polling locations are closed today due to weather, they will be asking a judge and to appeal to a judge to have that voting expanded. So stay tuned to that if we see those severe storms later on today. Back to you.
Josh, thank you. Lots of folks have already voted here in Madison. Nearly 17,000 people cast their ballots in person. Almost 36,000 have returned their absentee ballots. That's out of the almost 200,000 registered voters in the city. If any polling locations are closed today because of the weather, officials will appeal to a judge to have voting expanded.
2 men arrested in connection with a deadly shooting on the west side have been officially charged. Charles Washington now faces first-degree intentional homicide charges and is held on a $1 million bond. Jarvis Davis also faces charges in the investigation that happened on Tree Lane, including in the charges harboring or aiding a felon. He's being held on a $50,000 bond. The 39-year-old victim, though, has not been identified.
A live look at the Trump Tower this morning, where the former president will wait for his court appearance, scheduled for 1:15 p.m. Central Time. The charges will be unsealed in the courtroom unless Trump requests the reading be waived. He'll be asked to plead guilty or not guilty to the charges against him. The former president plans a news conference when he returns to Mar-a-Lago tonight. Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg will also speak following the court proceedings.
University of Wisconsin-Platteville officials in an email said that they're aware of an alleged threat to the main campus. University police, the dean of students, the behavioral review and recommendation team are all looking into it. At this point, the university is going to follow protocol and go ahead with classes as scheduled today.
Some new wins out of Wausau for the 3rd annual Cardboard Cup at Granite Peak. Contestants, yeah, they make their own sleds here from scratch, generally from cardboard and duct tape, then put them to the test. From skiers to snowboarders to anybody in the community, everybody is welcome to participate in this one-of-a-kind event.
Yeah, kind of unusual to see all that snow compared to what we see down here. And we're talking about some severe weather a little bit later on, going into the evening hours. We're in the 40s right now, 30s areas to the north. We've got a warm front that's going to be pushing through as we go into the evening. That's what's going to trigger some of these stronger storms. We have one round come through early this afternoon. Can't rule out an isolated severe storm, especially along the Illinois border, but mainly just rain for Madison areas to the north. Then we'll see our temperatures rise this evening. Then we'll watch those storms fire up out of Iowa, Illinois, and some of these may produce some isolated tornadoes, hail, and some gusty winds coming out of some of these storms. Here we're at 8:30. That'll continue through about midnight. Then everything starts to lift to the north, and then we should see temperatures in the 60s around midnight. So planning your day, if you are going to head out to vote, try to do it this morning because it will be dry at least through the next several hours up until about 11 o'clock or so. And then we'll look at some scattered showers for the early afternoon, more significant storms it looks like coming into this evening. And then we're talking about some warmer weather next week.
All right, Kelly, thank you very much.
Keep it here, folks. We'll have a live update from the polls as they open here in 4 minutes. We'll see you at 7:26.